Hello again, my dear. As always, it is lovely to see you. Might I say, you are looking deliciously attractive today. Of course, my dear. Flattery comes naturally when I lay my eyes on you. What can I say? You spend 3 years here, and you are bound to notice the beauty that doesn't belong in this dingy prison. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Lunchtime already? How lovely. And what is on the menu, my adorable little chef? Bread and soup. Oh my, have I been a good boy lately to receive this? Usually, it's half-stale bread and a couple of potatoes. Oh, what was that, dear? You made this yourself? How thoughtful of you. What's the occasion? Aw, don't be like that. All right, I won't ask. But, would you mind? These chains make it rather difficult. Unfortunately not. Looks like you'll have to feed me if you wish for me to try it. Delicious. This certainly beats all the other horrible food I've tried. So tell me, my sweet guard, while I have you feeding me, how have things been? I mean, you were the one that caught me after all. The mysterious elf slaying people in the city. Granted, it was only a handful, but they sure did deserve it. So, how did your life change? I'd imagine you were hailed as a hero, beloved by many. The guard at the top of the food chain. Oh? I would think things had been more glamorous for you. Unless... you turned it down. As expected of my beloved prison guard, so noble and modest, so you decided to spend all your time guarding me. I guess I have much more magnetism than I thought. But then again, I made sure I was everything you adored in a man. Oh, nothing. Anyways, I'm sure the warden thought you unworthy of a promotion? Yes, I figured as much. All these higher-up guards and nobles always look down on you. Perhaps I should have killed them too. Just the prison madness, dear. Nothing to worry about. What is that look for? Oh? Is there something you desire, dear? There is no need to be coy with me. Speak your mind. Oh? Or is it someone you desire? Surely you haven't fallen head over heels for me, darling. 3 years is a long time to spend together, sure, but... what? You have? You're serious? I never knew. I mean, I've loved you since the moment I saw you and made sure that no one got in my path or in my way. I even got myself arrested just so I could be near you, but I never expected those feelings to be reciprocated. I mean, sure, I wished it with every fiber of my being, but the gods looked down on us elves, so I did what I could to make you mine myself. You feel it, don't you, dear? My love for you enveloping the room. These chains are trying to hold back my feelings for you, but nothing can stop my devotion to you. My love and passion for you is everlasting. Why, of course, dear. Everything I've done to get here was for you. Isn't that romantic? I'm sure you heard the stories about how an elf's love is a sign of a good future. Aw, dear, don't look away from those feelings. Come closer. Look me in the eyes and tell me how you feel. That's it. Closer. Come on, darling. Whisper your true feelings to me. Just hearing those few words tickle my brain. It's enough to make my knees give out. Oh, darling, I knew you would become attached to me eventually. After all, no one here ever showed any support. They turned their heads at your achievements, smudged your pride, and spat on your good fortune. But me, I stared at those gorgeous eyes for so long. Every time you'd enter this cell, my attention was always on you, the true light in this void of darkness. No, don't deny it now, dear. I can sense it. Every loving word I say, your heart skips a beat, and your face is flushed with red. Do not turn your head away from me, dear. Look at me. Look at me. There you are, my adorable little guard. Oops, looks like time is up. I look forward to seeing you at dinner, sweetie. Shall we make it our first date? I'll let you think about it. If you come here at dinner, I'll have my answer. Alrighty, my darling guard. I'll see you soon. And my precious darling returns. I will gladly take that as a yes to our date. You're excited about this, darling? Oh, no need to be embarrassed. It's not every day I see you wearing an outfit like that. Well, are you going to just stand there, or are you going to come join me? It's exciting, isn't it? Going against all the rules of this place just to spend some quality time with me. Tell me, how many shifts did you have to switch around to have this meal with me, Oh, my dear, you are a troublemaker. I like that. So, my dear, what do we have? Oh, a cake? But, my dear, we have yet to have dinner. What do you mean? I'm all for you feeding me, but Bleh. A key? Dear, is this a breakout? But why would you do that? A real date? Oh, my sweet little darling, each time I see you is a real date, an enchanting encounter and a pleasure to my senses. I'm more than content to stay here as long as I get to see you every day. Why would being free be any better? There is always the chance that something could happen where we get separated. Say, for example, we go shopping and are holding hands, and a group of people get in our way and knock you over. Our hands will let go. We can't have that, now can we? Or, God forbid, someone flirts with you. I'd have no choice but to end their life then and there. And I wouldn't wish for you to become an accessory to murder. That would break my heart. But here, I see you every day. I know you'll always come see me. Because it's your job, after all. And on top of that, all the other guards look down on you, so they would never try to date you. It's the perfect place for us to be together. Oh, don't worry, my darling. Should someone ever try to date you, I'd know, and I'll be sure to handle it. You are, after all, my precious guard. Mine. Forever and always. How? Aw, dear, it's sweet that you think these chains actually keep me here, but sadly, human forging is rather lax these days. I could break these chains any time I desire, but I stay here because I wanted you to fall for me and be mine before I did. Then, I'd take you to a faraway cottage that I paid for ahead of time. There's a river there because I know how much you love nature, and it's the perfect spot to spend the rest of our days. Doesn't that sound like the perfect life? I can see the hesitation in your eyes. Giving up your life here must be a hard choice, but I believe I may be able to help. Lean closer, dear. How's that? Now, I know you'll be mine for... Oh, my dear. Such passion in that kiss. I'd almost think you're ready to leave it all behind just from that. Oh, you tricky little vixen. Oh? You'd want to do something before we leave. Get revenge on the guards, you say? My, that is not what I've expected, but it is certainly welcomed. The pain they put you through must have been so frustrating. The pain they put me through? Aw, sweetie, their idea of torture is a fickle thing. Never seeing you again is the biggest form of torture I could imagine. Such a cute laugh you have, sweetheart. Now then, let's turn in your resignation.